Okay, welcome and good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Yoga for Recovery, Resilience, and Realization. My name is Brian G, and today's practice is going to be a spinal series, as is often the case for us older folks. We tend to deal with lower back stiffness and tightness. Today's series is designed to work on loosening, opening, and bringing energy into the full spine. So we'll be doing a series of movements that move the spine. And then we'll try to move into a couple of standing postures, get a little movement going, perhaps activating the entire body. We'll come back down to the mat. We'll do some work on the mat with twisting and opening again through the back. We'll finalize with our twist and final twist and guided rest. So let us start in a seated posture. Support precedes action, as we often say and always say. So let's find a supported seat. So bring your feet flat on the floor, or if you're seated cross-legged, bring your sits bones into the seat cushion or the bolster, whatever it is you're sitting on. Feel whatever part of your body is in connection with something. Feel the sensation of that connection. And then imagine that connection sensation is support. And bring your awareness to the possibility that support is happening for you right now in the places where your body is in contact with something. And then having established yourself in support, I invite you to lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Tuck the chin slightly, feel the length in the back of the neck, and then feel the full length of the spine from the root to the crown. Aligning the spine and perhaps feeling the energy body engaged, chest expand, the heart open. And then staying lengthened, begin to bring yourself into this place, into this space. Enter into this moment by entering into the body, enter into the body by entering into the breath. Bring your awareness to your breath and begin to follow the inhale in and the exhale out. Breathing into the belly and the full 360 circumference of the body cavity without stress, strain, or exertion, just full inhale and a complete exhale. I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, safe to do so, or just narrow your gaze to something not moving beyond the tip of your nose. Whether your eyes are closed or narrow, turn your attention inward and bring your awareness to your heart space. And as you do that, bring your hands to your heart space. Maybe placing the left hand on the heart, the right hand on top of the left, or coming into Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Whatever way brings your awareness to your heart space. And then allow to arise in your heart space any one thing for which you are grateful. Could be a person that made it possible for you to be here. It could be something esoteric. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It could be your local team is playing in the game. Could be anything at all. But whatever it is, allow it to arise. See it clearly in your mind's eye, and then anchor that gratefulness, that sense of gratitude, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. Anchor that right there at your heart space. And then if you like, take a full inhale, and then set your intention for your practice today. Maybe just a simple intention to move gently and be kind to your back. Maybe some other intention, whatever your intention is, say it clearly, and you hear yourself say it in your mind's ear in a definitive, declarative voice. I am kind to myself. Whatever that is. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, I invite you to bow your chin to your grateful, intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention. As I say, Namo, Namaste. And then release the hands, lift the chin, open the eyes, bring yourself into a supported seated posture. And we'll begin with a little bit of balancing breath here. So we're going to do an alternate nostril breath to get started, a version of alternate nostril breathing in order to get started. But we're going to do it in a way that's a little activating. So you have options here. In Veterans Yoga Project, we teach mental awareness. So you just bring your mental awareness to your left nostril, inhale through your left, and exhale through your right with a little bit of pull. So a little bit of pull on the diaphragm, a little bit of expression on the exhale, like a little bit of breath. Now, if you like to use your hand mudra, you'll take your right thumb to close the right nostril, inhale through the left, and then take your right ring finger, close the left nostril, exhale through the right. And so the body is very still. The awareness is on the breath in the nostril, in the nasal passage, and the focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or just beyond the tip of the nose if the eyes are open. And you're going to find your rhythm, your pace, your breath. The key here is to make sure your inhale and your exhale are the same length, intensity, and volume. So you may go fast, you may go slow, but you find your own rhythm. We're just going to be here for a minute, literally. And so find yourself here in this supported posture, lengthen, get still. Bring your awareness or your thumb to your right nostril, block your right, and inhale through the left. When you're full, you'll switch on every exhale, blocking the left and exhaling through the right with a little expression. And then when you release the diaphragm, the inhale will come. So you'll switch back, inhale left, exhale right. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. And you may find that you want to pick up the pace as you move. A full inhale and a complete exhale, whatever speed you're going, whatever pace you're going, find your own breath. And it's not about going fast, it's about going even. So you can make this be a slow inhale. And exhale, or quicker. Inhale fully through the left. Release the hand if you're using the hand. Exhale completely. Take a full inhale and a complete exhale. Be very still, lengthen through the spine and crown. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And then we're going to switch sides. Now we're going to inhale through the right and exhale through the left. Again, you'll find yourself rooted, lengthened, and still. Bring mental awareness or your right ring finger to the left nostril. Inhale through the right. And then switch, lock the right, exhale left. And again, you'll find your rhythm, your pace. Maybe you want to start. The key is to be equalizing the breath, full inhale, full exhale. Maybe a little pull on the diaphragm to emphasize the exhale. When we release the diaphragm, the inhale comes automatically, but the inhale and the exhale are the same length, the same intensity, and the same volume. Whether you're going quicker or slower, body's very still. Focus is on the breath in the nostrils. The awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. The focus is at the brow point or the tip of the nose. On your next inhale, take a full inhalation. And release the hand, release the mental awareness, full exhale. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Now one more round of this, and we'll do the more well-known version of this where we inhale through the left, switch on the exhale, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, switch on the exhale, exhale on the left. So that'll be your pattern. We're going to do that for literally 1 minute. Again, your rhythm, your pace. Inhaling left, very smooth, very still, very quiet. Switching on every exhale, exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Switching on every exhale, exhaling to the left. Continuing that pattern, inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Find your stillness. Bring your awareness to the breath in the nostrils. Focus your eyes at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are open. Just be in your breath. Be aware of your breath. Just the body breathing. Know that you're breathing in when you're breathing in. Know that you're breathing out when you're breathing out. Very present, very still. Make this be your last round. So that when you next find yourself exhaling through the left, release the pattern, release the shaping, release any awareness. Just be very still. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. Just notice your experience, notice what shifted for you, notice any change in your mind state, any awareness of energy, any sense of stillness and presence. Just notice what has happened for you in these 5 minutes. Take a full inhalation. As you exhale, bring your hands to your knees, center, lengthen, and then we're going to begin just circling the spine in the fixed hip girdle. So as you inhale, bring the body forward and around, and as you exhale, back. So you're just circling the spine in the hip girdle. Hands on the knees. Maybe you're going narrow, maybe you're trying to go a little wider, but being very gentle here as we gently begin moving the body around, moving the spine now. One of my first teachers called this posture butter asana. Picture the spine as an old-time butter churn, and you're just churning the butter that's sitting in the hip girdle. Also known as stomach grind, slightly different image, same movement. Big, deep inhales through the nostrils. Maybe tighten the glottis a little bit at the back of the throat and get your ocean breath going. Hear yourself breathing. One more in this direction. Come back to neutral and then begin opposite direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your circumference of circle, maybe your narrow, tight little circles, or maybe your wide, big, wide circles, maybe even feeling into the lower hips a little bit as you rotate, but you're just rotating here, just moving the spine around, activating the spine, bringing the spine up a little bit. I'm trying to loosen up that tightness in the lower back. And align our movement with the breath. Inhaling forward, exhale back. Find that rhythm, that one more in this direction. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale, release, let go of any shaping. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And as you exhale, come around to your mat to all fours. We've been seated for a while, so let's release the hips a little bit. Come around to the mat, come into all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Feet straight back behind you. Lengthen and press out of the palm. Press into the fingertips, relieve some of the pressure on the wrists. And then we're going to do our cow cat. So on the inhale, our cow posture, we arch the spine, arching through the lower back, lifting the heart, lifting the crown. Keep the relationship of the chin and the sternum to the same, and just a little bit of arch here. And then as you exhale, we're going to round the spine and release the head. The biceps will frame the ears, the hips will roll under, and we'll find this. And then if you need to add a little front to back movement to find the full range of this, do so. And then just move with your breath. Inhale, arch the spine, drop the belly, lift the crown and the heart. Exhale, round the spine, release the head, release the hips. Move with your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, you'll find your pace. Just full deep inhales and complete exhales. And again, maybe you find the rhythm and the pace that's right for you. Breathing into the vertebra in the back, and maybe moving that inhale up and down the vertebra, up and down the spine, one vertebra at a time. So maybe finding that inhale to a particular vertebra, and then adjusting. Couple more here. Inhale to center. Exhale. Press the hips back toward the heels. Come into your wisdom pose. Feel the release. Release the forehead toward the mat. Use your gear if you like. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Breathe deep into the lower back. Full inhalations here. Complete exhale. One more full inhale. And a complete exhale. Then let's articulate in the opposite direction. Inhale back to your table. Keep the hips high over the knees and then walk the hands out, dropping down to the forearms, maybe bringing your forehead to your mat or to your gear, to your block, bringing your heart to the mat, bringing the chest to the mat, bringing the heart towards the mat, releasing the forehead and the arms. Wiggle the fingers a little longer and then feel the release here. Breathe deep into the upper back. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes, lift the knees, press up into your downward dog. Release, press the heels back, press out of the fingers and the heel of the hand, lengthen through the forearms, release the head. Lift the toes, press back to the heels, feel the length in the back of the body. And then release the knees down and come back to your seated posture. And we'll begin our twists. Again, we're moving the spine today, just loosening up the back. So find your seat, either in your chair or on your cushion on your mat. And then root down and lengthen through the spine. We're going to bring twist. So we're going to twist the body. You have options with the hands here. You can leave the hands low, and then the hands will just slide. One hand will go behind, the other hand will go outside that opposite hip, and you twist from left to right, twisting the shoulders. Inhaling as you twist left, exhaling as you twist right. The other option with the hands is take the arms out, fold the elbows, and hook the thumbs behind the shoulders, keeping the elbows lifted. I like this posture. It helps me to stay aligned. And then inhale left, exhale right. So whichever way you do your hands, whether you leave them low and let them float with your body, or whether you hook the thumb and bring your elbows high, you're just twisting gently, opening the body, twisting left and right. And start this, we're just going to literally be here for a minute. Align your breath, find your ocean breath, and listen to the rhythm of your breath. The head just moves with the spine, so there's no movement in the neck. We're just twisting left and right. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Just be in your own practice. Feel your back opening up, back ribs releasing, intercostal muscles and ligaments and connection points relaxing as you open. If you have soreness like I do in the lower back, this may feel really releasing and really sweet. And as always, do what's right for you. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Let your body open as it is ready and willing to. These are just offers and suggestions and invitations from up here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands down. Sit very still. Release any shaping of the breath. Just breathe. Just be still. Just feel everything begin to integrate. So in yoga, we work between effort and ease, sthira and sukha. And so we're in this place now of being in the center, releasing the effort and trying to find the ease. Full inhale, a complete exhale. Full inhalation, complete exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to gently tease the shoulders So the hands are on the knees or the thighs. And inhale, we lift the shoulders toward the ears. And exhale, we release. Very gentle, not trying to shrug. So resist the urge to scrunch. We're not scrunching. We're trying to bring everything together. We're just lifting gently. So I'm thinking about my shoulder blades just sliding up and down alongside my spine. It's the image that I have in this posture. We're going to literally be here for 1 minute. Inhaling up and exhale, releasing down. And again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Again, the body is still, except for the shoulders shrugging. Awareness is on the breath in the nostrils and the movement of the shoulders. Focus is at the brow pointer, at the tip of the nose. And just be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is opening the back in a way that's soothing to us, those of us that have soreness in the back. And again, your practice. This is suggestion, invitation, offering. You do what's right for you in your body today. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Take any posture that you need at any time. Modify any of this at any time in any way that you need to. Come out of this whenever you're ready to. Just be in your own practice. Equalizing the inhale and the exhale. And when you next inhale, just gently lift the shoulders and just retain for a second or 3 or 5 as we just sit and allow. And then exhale, release everything down, come to stillness, let that integrate. Feel everything settle in. Now we're going to loosen the neck a little bit. So we have options here. You can, if your neck is sore or tight, just do gentle, as if you're saying no in a really kind way to someone, just gentle rotations, or just, left, right. And then otherwise, if you like, you drop the chin to the chest and then you rotate ear to shoulder, chin to sky, other ear to other shoulder, chin to chest. So just rotating, gentle neck rolls, gentle. So you'll hear probably your neck working. Again, we're just going to be here for a little bit. And so you'll hear, if you're like me, all the crinkling. The neck will tell me, where my limits are here, and be gentle, very gentle here. Just a couple times in this direction. If you're just doing the no, just going to be gently saying no, side to side. One more in this direction. And then switch and begin to move in the opposite direction. And if you're just doing the no, side to side, go ahead and switch and go the other direction. Think about it for a minute. Bring a smile to your face, perhaps, maybe not. And just be here gently, very gently. The tendency to get moving here and let the head start to carry, and we don't want that. We want to gently let your next one be your last one. Come back to center. Relax, tuck the chin, release the shoulders. Lift gently at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bone, at the heart, relaxing the shoulders and tucking the chin. Retain the breath for a moment. Just be still here. And then release everything down. Now we'll do our side to side. So take your left hand outside your left hip. If you're seated on a cushion, place that on the floor. Bring your right arm up, palm facing forward, shoulder, elbow at the height of the shoulder. Inhale here, exhale, let the body go over to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, just repeat that. So we're going to go left for a little bit, and then Do the other side. So this is our side to side motion, opening up the side body. So now we move the spine in several different directions. And maybe you feel a little bit more energetic, a little bit more open, maybe not. Remember, there's no ouching, or you want to just be gentle. So conceptually, think of this as a gentle movement. Conceptually, think of yourself as being kind to yourself. What would this look like if you were being kind? How would this look as if it felt sweet in your body? Can you picture this being sweet? One more in this direction. And then release the right hand down outside the hip to the floor or just alongside the thigh. Bring the left arm up and palm forward, elbow at the shoulder, and inhale, exhale, go to the right. And then inhale back. And again, find your rhythm. Exhaling down and over, inhaling up. And again, gentle, kind, sweet. One more here. Inhale up, exhale, release down. Hands to the knees, lengthen through the spine, full inhale. And again, gently retain the breath, relax the shoulders, tuck the chin slightly, lift gently at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, and at the heart. So relaxing the shoulders down, the chin in, lifting at the base, at the pelvis, and at the heart. And be very still. And then release, take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. All right. And then come back around to your mat. Come down on your back. Now going to lie down on the back and bring the knees up and into the chest. Lengthen through the crown. So we've now moved this seated posture to the mat. Now bring the hands up below the knees, squeeze just below the knees, bring the knees in. And then release the knees to where their knees are over the hips. Take your arms down and out 60 to 90 degrees, palms down to support yourself. And now we're going to do the counter to that posture we did, what we call butter asana or stomach grind. We're now going to do the opposite of that. We're going to move the hips against the spine. So just begin to rotate your knees away from the face as you inhale and toward the face as you exhale. Either direction, doesn't matter. We're going to go both ways and be gentle here. You may notice where your stiffness is in your lower back with this particular posture. Keep the lower back against the mat. So imagine that you are pressing down through the sides of your body so that you feel that lower back against the mat, the lower spine against the mat. So we don't want any arching to happen there. So that place that's the small of your back, which has a natural little curvature to it, we want to keep that support of the mat underneath there. So rotating the hips, a couple more in this direction. Inhaling as the knees move away from the face, exhaling as they move in. And then reverse your direction. And again, you're going to go as narrow or as wide as is comfortable for you. Just feeling into rotation of the hips. So we're moving the hip girdle against the fixed spine. which is the corollary to our Buddhasana, moving our spine against the fixed hips. So we're activating the hips here and bringing a little energy into the lower spine and the hip girdle. One more in this direction. And then again, reach up, bring the hands to the knees, and just bring the knees toward the face. Feel that release as you bring the knees in. Breathe deep into the lower abdomen, and then exhale, release. Take the legs down. Walk the feet wide and let the knees fall in. Bring the hands to the abdomen. Feel the release there. Our resting posture here. And then take the hands down alongside the hips, palms down, and then move them out about 30 degrees to the end room. Support yourself. And then we're just going to do the windshield wiper action here. So inhale here with the knees up and together. And then exhale. Let the knees go to the left, maybe looking over your right shoulder. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, let the knees go to the right, perhaps looking over your left shoulder. And again, this is just gentle. So we're just feeling into this opening in the lower hip as we let the knees rotate. So gravity and the weight of the legs is moving us. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. You may feel that through the sciatic in the lower back. So again, we're just being gentle and kind. And this concept of what would this look like if it was a sweet sensation? Whatever you're feeling, you may be like me, you may not have exactly the word sweet in mind, but we're just trying to be kind to ourselves and gently tease ourselves into a little bit of freedom of movement. Let your next be your last. So as you come back up, stop. Again, let the knees fall in, let the hands come to the abdomen, release, lengthen through the crown, and just relax. And then take the legs and release the legs long. Let the toes fall open, let the heels turn in. Hands to your side, palms up. Let go. Just relax. Feel where there's tension or constriction or tightness and breathe into that area. A full inhale. A complete exhale. And then bring the knees in. Squeeze a little bit and then just kind of rock a little bit to get yourself to come upright. And then we're going to come seated in our staff posture, Dandasana. So let me see. I think it'd be easier if I faced, maybe you can see this. So legs are out in front, hips are pushing back away from the heels. The full length of the leg is on the mat. So we're lengthening through the, and then we take our hands alongside the hips, lengthen through the spine, and then while staying lifted here, pick up the hands. So now we're in our staff pose. And what we're going to do first is our forward fold from here. So inhale, take the arms up, and then exhale, hinge forward at the hips, bring the belly button toward the thighs, the chest and stomach toward the knees. And let your hands fall to the thighs or the shins or the ankles, or maybe a yogi toe lock. Maybe you go over the finger, the palms go over the toes. Maybe your hands go under your feet. Maybe you have flexibility. You can bring your block underneath your feet. You'll find the place that's right for you. But be gentle and kind. So we're not pulling here. We're allowing the body to open. So let the elbows drop. So there's no tension in the biceps, so it's not a bicep curl. We're not pulling ourselves in. We're just finding this opening as we lift out of the hips and the lower back, and then hinge and fold forward here. Breathe deep. Spine stays long, so keep the relationship of the chin to the sternum. So the back is straight. We're hinging as if we're folding a laptop cover. And just relaxing here, breathing. Big opening. Feeling this back through the back of the hips. Breathe deep. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Now, on your inhale, reach long past your feet. Slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up. Release the hands. And then bring the right knee to the sky, the right heel toward the hip. And then rotate the hip so that the bottom of the right foot goes alongside the inside of the left thigh, and the right knee moves toward the mat. Now, again, if you have your gear, you want to put your gear underneath that right knee so that you feel supported. So you want to feel that right knee pressing into your block or to your mat. Find the right height of your block, whatever is correct height for you. Keep that presence there. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward over the left leg, releasing the hands down. And again, that right knee stays down, so you can actually lay your right hand lightly as a guide, just reminding that right knee to stay in contact as you fold and hinge. And again, keep the spine long, bring the belly button toward the thigh, and breathe into this opening. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Press through the left heel and back through the left hamstring so you feel the entire length of the bottom of the left leg on your mat. Stay long, stay lifted, lift out of the waist. Keep opening through the right hip. Drop your elbows to the floor or to the thigh. Relax and release. Keep the crown long. Keep the chin and the sternum in the same relationship. So you're just hinging forward over the left thigh. Breath deep into the back, deep into the abdomen. Allow your body to open. No forcing. Notice your sense of gratitude and your intention that you set a while ago. You still have it with you. Be present with yourself. Allow yourself to be. On your inhale, reach long past your foot. Slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up. Release the hands. Take the hand to the outside of the right knee. Rotate the hip to bring the right knee back up. And then release the right leg long. Notice how that feels for you. Notice the difference one side to the other. And then bring your left heel toward your hip, your left knee to the sky. And again, rotate the hip so that the left knee falls to the floor. The inside of the left foot comes against the inside of the right thigh. And again, support that left knee with your gear if you need to. Place your gear under the left knee and maintain that contact. Long lengthening through the right heel and the right hamstring. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward over the right leg. Again, keeping the left hip opening, keeping the left knee down. Release the hands, or maybe use your left hand as a guide, just gently guiding that left knee to stay in contact with the mat or the block. And then
Press long through the right heel and back to the right hamstring as you release your torso over the leg. Relaxing the elbows down and breathing. Full inhale, complete exhale. Again, allowing the body to open, finding where you need to be. Examining your body for areas of tightness and breathing into whatever's tight. And if you can't breathe into the space that's tight, perhaps you can soften around what's tight. And then notice that as you soften, you might find support. Support preceding action here. Never forcing, just allowing being in our practice. Notice where your mind goes. Notice your tendencies. Notice your conditioning. This is our goal here, to be aware of our tendencies and conditioning, be mindful of our habit of letting our mind take us away from the present moment. We want to stay present here, just feeling into the wisdom of our own body as the body opens. On the inhale, reach long past the foot. Slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up. Release the hands down. Take the left hand to the outside of the left knee. Rotate the hip. Both legs long. Press through the heels and back through the hamstring. Lengthen and lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Come back into your forward fold and notice the difference. Now that you've opened, maybe you find this to be a little more accessible, maybe not. Maybe you have to back off a little bit because you found your edge and your edge says, not today, not tonight. Releasing the elbows, allowing the body to fold forward. And then when you're ready, you've reached your edge, go ahead and release the forehead toward the shins so that you take any tension out of your neck. Let the upper body relax. Again, we're not pulling with the arms, we're relaxing the arms down, and letting the body fold open. Belly button to the thighs, chest to the knees, forehead to the shins. Breathing deep. Full west. Press long through both heels, back through both hamstrings, up and lift out of the waist, lift out of the crown, release. Breathe deep. Inhale, reach long, slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up. Release the hands. We're coming to our twist, and then we'll move into guided rest. So the right knee comes in, the right heel comes towards the hip. Now you can stay here, or if you have the flexibility, you can take that right foot outside the left thigh, as long as you can maintain that chest and stomach to thigh contact. So if you lose that connection, keep the heel inside the thigh. All right. And then we're going to take the left arm and wrap it around so the crook of the elbow is supporting the right knee. Take the right arm high, get long, and then exhale. Rotate to the right, dropping your right hand behind you as a second spine, and breathing into the opening as you twist from the abdomen. And then as you inhale, see if you can lengthen through the left leg and through the spine. And then as you exhale, see if there's some space created at the bottom of your exhale for your abdomen to rotate, maybe just a little bit more. Maybe not. No forcing, no tension, no pressure, no competition, no condemnation, no conversation. Just seeing what's available for you as you open releasing. This is like your reward for your work tonight. It's like you're giving your internal organs a little hug, a little massaging action to your back, as if your body worker or masseuse is gently massaging your back open here. On your inhale, slowly release the right hand, come back around, wrap that elbow with the right hand and just gently twist to the left, a little counter twist, just a little counter twist to the left, not, and then come back to center, release the right leg long, bring the left knee in, the left heel toward the hip, and again, option here, keep the foot inside, or if you can maintain contact, take it outside, and then again, if your stomach and chest does not maintain connection with your thigh, leave it inside. Take the right arm, hook and crook here. So the left knee goes into the crook of the right elbow. The left arm goes high, we lengthen. And then we exhale, rotate to the left, dropping the left hand behind you, opening, twisting from the abdomen, pressing through the right heel, keeping the right leg long. The spine long, we inhale, and we exhale, and as we find the bottom of the exhale, maybe there's a little bit of space created to open a little deeper. But again, we're being kind and we're just feeling into what it's like to open through this final twist, massaging our internal organs, noticing the difference one side to the other. Feeling as if we're giving ourselves a little love. And breathing deep. On your inhale, release gently. Slowly come back to center, wrap the elbow with the right, wrap the left knee with the right elbow, and just gentle counter twist to the right. Maybe just a little bit. Come back to center, release the left leg, and then roll down onto your back for your guided rest. And take a moment here as you need or desire to provide yourself with any additional support you may want in your guided rest. Perhaps you have an eye cloth for your eyes, a blanket for your body, or a shawl, a bolster for your knees, whatever additional support you may need here. Maintain your ability to release and relax and let go. And then just let go. You're done, be done. Allow yourself to be done. Just let go of everything. Find your rest. And as we always do here in this Sunday evening yoga class, we'll do a quick track of the body, looking for areas of tightness and constriction and seeking to actively relax and release them. So starting at the soles of the feet, bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet, to your toes, to the tops of your feet, to your to your heels, and to your ankles. And relax. Now bring your awareness to your shins, to your calves, to your knees, to your tops of your thighs, your quadriceps, and the backs of your thighs, your hamstrings. And release. Moving to your hip girdle, bring your awareness to your sits bones, to your buttocks, to your sacral area, and to your SI joint. And relax. Bring your awareness to the lower back and to the abdomen.
and release. Bring your awareness to your ribs and to your middle back and relax. Bring your awareness to your upper back and to your chest and release. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and your neck and relax. Bring your awareness to your triceps, your biceps, your elbows, and your forearms and release. Bring your awareness to your wrists, to the back of your hands, to your fingers, and to the palms of your hands, and relax. Bring your awareness to the back of your skull, to your jaw, to your tongue, and to the muscles at the back of the throat, and relax. Bring your awareness to your nose and your nasal passages and the muscles and nerves behind your nose, to your eye sockets, to your eyeballs, and to the muscles and nerves behind your eyes. And release. Bring your awareness to your brain, to your mind, to your skull, to the place between your ears and behind your brows. And relax. And finally, bring your awareness to the crown of your head. That's the space just outside and above the top of your head, about 2 inches above the top of your head. And from that place of awareness at the crown, become aware of your entire being here, your entire body on your mat, in your environment, in your place. See yourself fully. Observe yourself resting here. And as you observe yourself resting from the crown, allow to arise again in yourself, in your heart space, any one thing for which you are grateful. See it clearly, maybe give it a temperature, a name, a color, an aroma. Whatever it is, see yourself resting in gratitude. And as you rest here in gratitude on your mat, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest as long as you like. And when you do rise, take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing evening, and if your team is competing, may your team win. Have an amazing night.